Brendan, knowing Mr. Tucker, he doesn't need any extra motivation.
Oh, PJ Tucker's definitely going to be motivated to play against the Heat. And you're always motivated to play against your old squad. You got those guys, you like them, it's fun, but you still want to get the win.
A series won by the Heat in 6 games. This is the Anthony Melton. And we're off and running here in South Philly.
James Harden, the last 7 games, almost 25 points a contest, 48% from the floor.
It's just simply because Melton brings a little bit more defense, and you want to stagger some of the defensive minutes between Harden and Maxey. That's probably the main reason why Maxey is in the starting lineup right now. But I love the defensive intensity by Joel Embiid on that possession, getting into Bam Adebayo's space, crowding his dribble, not letting him stay at the top of the key, have it all day to look at those cutters, as we see James Harden with the nice layup off the glass, splitting the trap.
Harden into the corner. This is Melton. Those two have been a good tandem over the first month. Harden filling it up for B. As he chops it up a little bit with Jimmy Butler, his one-time teammate. Just an incredible year that he's put together.
Oh, yeah. And what about a statement game? That game where Jokic and Embiid went head-to-head.
Unbelievable.
Embiid took that personally.
Embiid calling for it. They go single coverage now. Adebayo comes to help. Harris, I don't think he had any idea. Harden fires. Actually would have counted. It was a long 2.
Might be the best passer as far as, like, when we talk about outlet passing in NBA history outside of maybe Wes Unseld.
That was Jalen McDaniels, acquired in that 14 deal at the deadline from Charlotte. But the Sixers turn it right back over.
A good start so far in the first half, and right now a good start for the zone. The Heat are sticking with it, and right now Philly's a little bit stifled.
Maxey.
That's excellent defense.
Bottled up. What defense on the Depot, Maxey! And Strus continues to struggle. Embiid camping out. Too easy. Just scan the QR code on your screen. Harden squares up. This is badly, so Harden a little bit quiet here in this first half.
I think they're one of the teams that can represent the Eastern Conference in the NBA Finals. I really do. Now, do I have them ahead of Boston? We see great defense by Kevin Love.
Martin ahead of the field. But 3D and Brendan, they needed this kind of a confidence-building performance, at least so far, as Harden sizes up and hits a 3. Then the other night, they were down 22 points to Charlotte, who, of course, has had a really bad year before they had a frantic push to make it close late.
Yeah, so you're not surprised that the Heat came out with a little bit more pop. Talk about his great hands, how he can swipe the ball, and he's just been where he's supposed to be from a position standpoint. Great defense, and we see Tucker knock down the corner 3. Jimmy just faded enough, and Jimmy's letting him hear about it also.
8-point game. Here's Harden. Deep shot. No good. Fight for the rebound. What a matchup between Adebayo and Embiid. Here comes Melton. Now to Harden. They leave him open. Short. Adebayo keeps it alive to Love.
I do. When you look at the winning percentage with Maxey coming off the bench, they're 18-4. And I think when you stagger those minutes, it's better for the second unit as well, as Maxey can give that second unit a little bit more pop.
James Harden. Yeah, that was one of the big questions. What can he bring to this team, and how much does he have left? Here's Harden working against Adebayo. 4 to shoot. Steps back, shoots. Shams tweeting out that LeBron could be missing potentially of a big stretch here as Embiid off-balance layup. And that cuts it to 7 for the Sixers.
Now the Sixers transition to a little bit of his own.
Butler as Love comes baseline. 8 points off the bench for Maxey. This is Hero, the drive and kick. Vincent said the hot hand.
Right now it looks like they want that pick and roll at the top of the key, trying to hunt Kevin Love, get that switch. But Miami, this is very smart. Miami's not giving into that.
Harden turns the corner, left it short. Heat turned it over. Maxey ahead of the field. Euro step, puts it down.
Oh my goodness.
Just brilliant from Maxey.
When you get the ball in the mid-post and on the low block, we need you to be aggressive, looking for your own, to call your own number.
Adebayo the steal. And
now he gets the steals. We talk about his offense. We always know he's great for defense, and he jumps in there and picks off James Harden. Oh, and we just talked about he can score the ball at a high clip as well, over 21 points per game.
Second All-Star appearance of his career. He made it back in 20. Harden tracked by 2 defenders. Here comes Maxey. Backdoor! Just filthy. top 3 three-point shooting team last year. They're down to 28th this season.
Oh my
Harden
goodness.
crosses over, taking him to the playground.
Come on, James. Vic got a family. You can't do him like that.
Miami falls back into its half-court defense. They do have a foul to give. Maxey shoots over the top.
Why not? Why not?
And he has come alive after a very quiet first half. Oladipo works against Milton. Gets a Bam screen. Bounce pass, it's broken up and stolen. Harden.
They thought they got good looks. They just didn't knock them in. They turned the ball over too much. Tonight, they've tightened that up. They've got a lot more assists. I love the assist to turnover ratio. And they've knocked down shots as Embiid knocks down his own.
But the skill level of Joel Embiid, just incredible. 23 points. Heroes 3 won't go. And Harden to lose change. As Miami holds a 9-point lead.
If you're Philly, you got to be cognizant of that. Hey, you know you got a long time in this bonus.
His run of 10 straight All-Star appearances just coming to an end. 8-point game as we cross the midway point of this fourth quarter. Maxey launches. Got it! Bam bobbled it. Finally squeezes it.
You know, Tobias Harris is hurt. He's grabbing his calf.
Clutching his left leg.
He can't move.
Maxey, left side. Milton puts it down. And contact. As we cross the 5-minute mark. Harden against Adebayo. Contact. He just flicked it up. No. Brendan, it's almost that time, though. He's got to sell out defensively. Pick and roll action. Embiid. Sixers with Melton, Harden, and Embiid. Tucker and Harris with Maxey having fouled out. Hero steps into a 3.
That was a great look, too. It's a wrap.
So here's Harden. Look at his stat line tonight. Double-double. First lead for the Sixers since the 9:30 mark of the opening quarter. 1-point game with a $1:19 left.
But Jimmy Butler lives for these type of moments. He lives for big games, tight moments. He's never scared.
Harden the fake, left it short. A little bit of contact. 1-point game with a $1:19 left.
But Jimmy Butler lives for these type of moments. He lives for big games, tight moments. He's never scared.
Harden the fake, left it short. A little bit of contact. Harden the fake, left it short. A little bit of contact. Harden to chase, tracks it down. And it's a turnover.
Hey,
Butler against Harden.
Bam said he felt like he was Defensive Player of the Year last year. I see why.
Butler fakes the spin, fading,
Foul.
and he will shoot free throws. Miami is out of fouls. Inbound to Embiid. Here we go. 6 seconds. Embiid against Adebayo. Body bumping out to Harden for the win.
Great look.
And the Miami Heat survive here in South Philly.